Everyone says you need expensive cameras, crazy lighting, and the latest tech to make good content. Yeah, that's not true. What's up? I'm Jay, and this is Content on a Budget. This channel is all about creating good content without draining your wallet. We're talking about budget cameras, budget audio, budget lighting, editing tricks, and free tools to make your content better for cheap. Whether you're making YouTube videos, Reels, TikToks, podcasts, or even just starting out. If you've ever thought, I can't afford to do this, this channel's for you. I'll be testing out budget gear, sharing real-world tips, breaking down what's actually worth buying and what's total crap. So if you want to create more and stress less, prove you don't need fancy gear to get started, hit subscribe and let's make content on a budget. Alright guys, welcome to Content on a Budget, episode 1. This episode is we're basically just going to chat. We're going to discuss like the basics of content creation on a budget. If you guys don't know me, my name is Jay. I run another YouTube channel, just Press Record Daily Vlogs, basically daily vlogging. And along the 400 days vlogging in a row, I've found a bunch of different content creation tools that are budget friendly. I do have some expensive content creation tools like the Meta glasses and, like drones and stuff, but most of it I've gotten from thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that. So I'm going to walk through kind of like my expertise. Now, everything in this video is basically just opinion. It is my opinion only. I'm not a professional by any means, but my content works, and I'm going to go through and tell you guys the programs I use, the tools, the digital tools I use to help with editing, to help with thumbnail creation, uploading, etc., etc. Do me a favor, click subscribe, click like, click share, leave a comment on what you want to see next, and we'll go from there. I'm going to do this in a bit of a series, just explaining bits and pieces as we go, and then I want to do like tech reviews on different kinds of tech that can be used for creating videos, creating TikToks, vlogs, whatever your niche may be. Now, I know you guys see a lot of creators on YouTube that have fancy setups. I'm literally in my basement right now. Like, I don't have a fancy studio. My mic has tape on it, but it works. One of the very first things you're going to need if you want to get into content creation is an idea. A lot of these people online, you're going to see they say, oh, you need your thumbnail, your title, your idea first, and then you record from there. See, I'm the opposite, because when I got into content creation, it was mostly daily vlogging. So there was no make your thumbnail, make your title, and then go from there. It was kind of pick up the camera, record, and just go. And whatever happens, and then at the end, you kind of think of a catchy title, and I'm gonna show you guys ways how I handle creating titles and thumbnails, and you can kind of coast off of that. You gotta just find your own rhythm. Don't try and be like everybody else, because it will not work. Now, that being said, I'm not big on my other channel. I have 615 subs with over 1 million views in just under a year. So for me, that's a huge achievement. And I kind of wanted to do this because I wanted to incorporate kind of like the tech side of it into the videos that I make, but I didn't want to pollute my vlog channel. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to make a whole new channel and kind of break it down for people and kind of go through what I use. So very first, you need an idea. You need a niche, is what they call it. What do you want to do? Do you want to do daily vlogging? Do you want to do tech reviews? Do you want to do gaming? Do you want to do teaching? What do you want to do? And then you gotta, once you have your niche set, you can decide and pick which route you want to go with what you record and all that stuff. So the route that I went firstly was vlogging, daily vlogging, and it's super easy to get into. It is a very, very, I don't want to say saturated, but it's a hard niche to grow quickly on YouTube. So if you're jumping into this for a paycheck, daily vlogging is not the way to do it. They don't care what you're doing day to day. So your audience is a lot more personalized because it's people who actually want to follow what you're doing day to day, and it's not just, you know, you're not giving them something as a reward for watching your videos. So that being said, when I first had the idea of getting into creating videos for YouTube, I didn't have any equipment. I didn't have nothing. I had my cell phone. The current phone that I'm actually recording on right now is an iPhone 13 mini, so it's not even top of the line. Mind you, I don't know how the image is going to come out if you guys are watching on mobile, TV, whatever, but that's all you need. And to be honest, if your audio is good, your video can slack. So a lot of my earlier vlogs, I didn't know that. So my video was good, but my audio was crap. I had wind noise, I had car noise, couldn't hear what I was saying. So basically that's what led me into step 2. So step 1 for me was my phone. That is my one key piece of equipment that I always have, is my phone. With just my phone alone, I can create a video, I can record a video, I can edit a video, and I can post a video. So this is going to get kind of jumbled. This being an introduction video, I don't want to get too in-depth with it, but basically now my day-to-day is my phone, wireless lapel mics that are compatible with your phone, whether it be iPhone or Samsung, will make a huge difference. That's all you need. And then if you don't have fancy editing software on a computer, which I will get into, there are plenty of free editing softwares you can use. CapCut is free, and they'll just give you a little thing up in the corner here. That's it. It's free to use. It's super easy. It's user friendly. And then from there, you CapCut edit your videos, all your clips. You can add sounds, music. Remember, with music, no copyright stuff. I get my music from a YouTube channel called NCS, No Copyright Sounds. I highly recommend you guys go check them out. I'll link them in the description. They allow you to download and use all their music, and it's really good music for all sorts of videos. So just to get started in any niche, I recommend starting with your phone. Get a cheap lapel mic. You can get them on Amazon for anywhere from $8 to $30. That being said, the more expensive you want to go, the better quality you're going to get. But right now, I use ones from Amazon from Boya, B-O-Y-A. They're wireless. They work almost as good as Rode mics. And the sound is incredible. So that's all you need to get started. I'm going to get more in-depth as the videos come out on different options for different cameras, different mics, different editing software, all that stuff. That's my day-to-day. Grab my phone, grab my mics. They're always in my coat pocket, and go. Basic startup. And my first 45 videos, because I'm I think 400 and something videos in now on my daily vlog channel. My first 40 something videos was just phone, no mic. Everything was edited on CapCut or Splice, like free apps on your phone, and then uploaded to YouTube. And that's how I got started. And then as I started watching more and more of these style videos on how to improve, I started watching thrift stores, watching hawk shops, and you can get into more of upgrading your stuff slowly. I made the mistake of buying a really expensive DSLR when I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. Ended up using the DSLR for a long time, not knowing how to actually use it properly. And I was getting comments saying that the video from my iPhone was actually better than the DSLR. So I don't even use it anymore. Most of my day-to-day vlogging is on my iPhone, the drone, GoPro, or, you know, like I have 360 cam. I have all sorts of stuff that I'm going to show you guys throughout the channel. And then recently I just got the Ray-Ban Metas, which I absolutely love, but I'm not going to make a video on that just yet. But we'll get into it. So hopefully this was a little bit informational for you guys. If you enjoyed it, click subscribe. Click the bell notifications. I'm going to upload as frequent as I can. The next video will kind of just be what to watch for, you know, at your local thrift stores, because I have gotten a lot of really good equipment, lights, all sorts of stuff. The next video I'll do, I'll go over my studio setup, what editing software I use, and try and help you guys out that way. But if you took something away from this video, let me know in the comments, and hopefully the next one, I don't know, I'm new at this. I'm new at this. Sit at a desk with a mic, staring at a microphone, a camera. You know, I'm off the cuff kind of guy. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, enjoy making content on a budget, guys.